Ta-da! Hello, my dear friends of the orderly chaos. How are you today? Well, what a beautiful day. No rain. We can go outside again. What a beautiful monkey day it is. But before we dive into the monkey, my question is always for you. Do you know your BaZi, your Chinese horoscope? So you may know the year you are born in, but do you know that you have three more animals which are really important for your personal path in life? It's the animal sign you're born under in the month, in the day, and in the hour. That's why it's called BaZi, which means 8 characters, or also called 4 pillars of destiny. Would you like to know more about them? Let me know in the comments if you do. Well, today, as I said before, I'm going to introduce the monkey to you. And the monkey is really an amazing and really interesting sign, I can tell you that. So if you're born in one of the years 1956, 1968, 80, 92, 2004, 2016, or in the month of most of the month of August, or between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m., then this might be important for you. When I say those years, let me again emphasize, please, we're talking about the Chinese year. So if you are born before the 4th of February, then you still belong to the old year. And why I say the 4th of February is because in the astrology, in the horoscope, we are using the solar calendar. So we're not talking about the Chinese New Year that you know from the lunar calendar, what's greatly celebrated and everything, because that is every year different, because that follows the moon. In the solar calendar, which we are using with astrology, then Chinese New Year is on the 4th of February every year. This is the official beginning of spring. Okay, so let's dive into the monkey. So if the monkey resides in the southwest direction, that's important for our Feng Shui, and the monkey is born under the yang metal element. So knowing that it's a yang element, we already know it's a bit more lively, it's a bit more active than a yin sign would be, and it's a metal element. And those who know about a little bit about the 5 elements, they already know that this is more about and going forward, going straight. Well, if you're born under the monkey sign, then yes, you are a metal element, but depending on which monkey you are, you will also get an additional element, your heavenly stem. I said 8 characters, 4 pillars. So every pillar must have 2 characters. One character you're getting from the animal, the earthly branch, and the second one you're getting from the heavenly stem, and that can be either a water, a wood, a fire, earth, or metal, depending on the year you're born in, depending on the hour, depending on what it is. Yes, exactly. And depending on the animals you have in your, oh, that's the thing, that's what I want to say, that's what was missing. So that means we not only have 12 animal signs, we have actually 60 different pillars, because you have the 12 animal signs, and you can have 5 different elements with it. 12 signs, 5 elements, 60 possible combinations. So we definitely have already 60 different pillars as such, and animal and signs in the horoscope. We have 4 pillars, so we have 60 animals, 4 pillars, possible combinations. So you see, there is far more to it than you may think. Well, and the friends of the monkey is the snake, for instance. A classic enemy is the tiger. I mean, just imagine, that, I don't know, have you seen one of those Monkey King movies? Some of them are hilarious. So the restlessness and everything. So the tiger and the monkey, they would just go woo. But I come to that later, because if they two go well together, oh, they're nearly unbeatable. Oh my goodness. Harmony goes with the red and the dragon. So let's see what else we can find for the monkey. Oh, I've got a little poem again for you. The more open to possibility, the more possibilities open. And that is the monkey. It's all about possibilities. It's all about non-commitment. It's all about always leaving a door open to back out. So the monkey is born under the sign of fantasy. He's imaginative, inquisitive, and he has an eye on everything that's going around him. I talked about the restlessness before. He's really, really helpful and very intelligent, and he uses that. He's a convincing talker, and he really enjoys discussing and debating. So I would love to see the monkey in a debate. Oh, although I talked before about the debate between a tiger and a dragon, and that would be another thing to see a monkey in that one. But that could be hilarious, probably hilarious. So he's quite persuasive, and he likes public speaking and politics and PR. So he's really good because he's crafty, he's cunning, he's occasionally dishonest or not, or let's say just say not too honest, not saying everything. He's seizing any opportunity for quick profit because he's so easy for him to outsmart his opponents. He has so much charm that people often don't realize what those monkeys are up for until it's too late. So that's really his resourcefulness, and that he can jump onto the occasion and just make everything the best out of it. He's fantastic at solving problems. You just cannot tell him how to do that. So he's a bit eccentric. Monkeys are a bit eccentric, and he's just, it's a monkey. It's really interesting to watch the monkey and their creative process. They like enjoying life, and while they are creating, they have their very own process. Again, you cannot tell them how to do things or what to do. They don't like it at all. They're really thinkers and love their independence. What they absolutely don't like is restrictions. So if something is too restrictive, too boring, he just loses interest in a minute. So he lacks persistence and is easily distracted because he has so much interest and there's so much to see and so much to do. Shiny object syndrome. The monkey would be the most successful if they could concentrate on one thing at a time. But again, they have to figure that out by themselves. You can't tell them because they're too rebellious for that. They just won't do it. They're really good organizers, but also here, the way the monkey organizes is against what other people think is organizing, because they seem to be really erratic. But they do have a plan in the back of their head. Believe it or not, they do. It just looks a bit odd and weird to other people and how they do their plans. And if something doesn't go to plan, the monkey would just go like, whatever, okay, experience, lesson learned, all good. So he has a very quirky sense of humor, and that makes that sign really interesting. You just have to keep up with the mischievousness that they are. They love to travel, they love the variety, they love to, I don't know if they love to, but they just always get into mischief. So the key word for the monkey is intelligence on one side, but really a mischievous mind on the other hand, but charming. So it's very often that if they have done something or something went wrong and they just go like, whatever, you go like, oh, okay. So, so their intelligence, their resourcefulness, that is something that really you can harvest on. And what's bringing fun into a relationship, be it work, be it private, with a monkey. They seem restless, they seem superficial, but that is the thing. If you've got the ox on the one side with everything being serious and the monkey not taking anything serious, there's a variety between them. And as I always said, it really depends on the other animals, because none of the people on this planet will have just one trait of just one animal. It's just not the case. You will hardly find a person who has 100% of one of those characters. So it's really the influence of the other animals. And one of the things that the monkey really does well, is slipping out of a tight situation, either through his persuasiveness, his language, through his charm, through his resourcefulness, but the monkey slips really through and gets hardly ever punished. And that's just what it is. It's a monkey. So remember, the Obata is just 33% of your luck, the heaven luck, and the other 63% come from the environment, your earth luck, also what you know, this is what you know as Feng Shui probably, and your man luck, which are your choices, your beliefs, your thoughts and behaviors, and the way you've been brought up. This is the so-called Trinity of Feng Shui. And that is what shapes you in all the ways that you are. And as nothing is written in stone, I mean, you are able to change. If there's a trait in your character that you don't like, just work on it through one of the three possibilities in the Feng Shui, in the environment, with the BaZi or with the Menlak. Because your BaZi can tell you when is the gate open to change? When would it be harder? Which area to change when? Job, private life, spouse, relationship with parents, relationship with your kids. When is it the easiest to change, to interfere, to do something about it? And when would it just mean that you bump with your head against the proverbial wall? That's what your BaZi can tell you. Because there's another component, and that's called time. And that one also has to do with your animal signs. So, in the end, it's all about doing the right thing at the right place at the right time. And I see you again tomorrow. And tomorrow, we're going to have a look at the other metal sign, which is the rooster. Do I see you tomorrow? Are you a rooster? Just let me know. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.